bonjour, bonsoir, bonne nuit. Peu importe quand vous regardez ça, whenever you're looking at this. How you doing? Ah non, mais là, am I cute, hein? Je suis pas mal cute, là. Moi, je suis cute pas mal. J'étais sur un live sur TikTok. J'étais réveillée, puis je dis, oh, ça m'en est faire un live, puis ça fait 3-4 jours que je peux pas faire de live parce que mon internet est full slow. My internet was super slow, so I'm on low data after so many gigs of use during the month. I get to be on low data, and I've been on low data, and here internet was not coming in. Hey, look, Antonio, how you doing? Oh my god. Anyway, so I couldn't go live for a few days, for many days. Come on, because the internet was so slow. I was lucky for a couple of days. At least I was able to go and do check Facebook, but even not everything was loading. I do believe everything happens for a reason. I was just not meant to go live and stuff, but would go at night and be like, I had all this energy. Like, oh my god, I want to go live, but I just can't. What's this going on? Yeah, so I'm like, oh, but I want to make money. That's what came out this week. Like, yeah, but I want to make money. Oh, so you believe that to make money you need to be awake. You believe that to make money you need to be present. Like I can see what my beliefs are. Well, so I just wanted to go talk tonight. So tonight I'm like, let me try it, and it worked. But then I was live, and it's not the money. I don't care about the money. Going live is not about getting money. It's great. It's extra. But if I get 2 cents per live, it's definitely not worth it for the money. If you don't do it for the money. But sorry, my hair is all. I need to go wash my hair. Anyway, I guess for 2 cents, not worth it. But usually there are people talking. When I go on live, there are people coming to saying hi and having discussion a little bit. But tonight I was like nobody. Like people, there was like, I got 100 people on my live that came and stopped by. 2-3 people asked, hey, you speak French? I'm like, yep. And then they just left. Like, no conversation. And it was so boring. I'm like, like, I always go within as to what's the reason I want something, right? And I was like, I just want to talk to people. God, I spend 24/7 with my kids. I love them. But also, I'm the only adult. It gets very fucking boring. I'm pretty cool. Like, I'm not boring at all. But, man, I want to have fun. I go on live so I can go and talk to people. I can help people. I can have fun with people. I can make jokes. I can talk with other adults. Nothing. There was nothing. And there's nobody here either right now. And I'm okay. That's why I came on Instagram, because at least it gets recorded and people will watch it. And I was like, man, I got the skills to help people. Okay, get up. Are you coming in? Are you going out? Okay. Like, yeah, I get bored. I think that's what was going on this week, is I couldn't sleep. I cannot have a boyfriend. I can just enjoy my night when the girls are asleep. I mean, I can read books, but I can only read so many fucking books. I'm so sorry about my language, but man. At one point, like, my goal is to not stay isolated. There's only so many books you can't read, and I'm not interested in reading books, because usually I read books to be better, to be a better person, how to fix my problem, or how to love myself better, how to be more motivated. And now I'm like, I'm good on that, in that sense. Like, I love myself enough. Like, it's good enough. Like, I don't need to manifest all of these stuff. Like, but I want to talk to people. Like, I still want to talk to people. The people who have, like, whatever I've manifested in my life is coming. So I've already done the dreaming. And I know it's coming, so there's no point of me on dwelling on it because I don't see it. There's stuff I manifested when I was 12 that I got when I was in my 20s, so even my 30s. So there's no point. Everything I want already is put out there. So, but now I just want to talk to people, just have fun, just share my knowledge, my wisdom. But there's nobody. Like, people just, I don't know. I know, and I just like, I was live on TikTok. I'm like, there's like 100 people that just stop by, not talking to me. And yeah, feeling ignored. And I don't ignore because they don't know me, so I don't care. Right? I'm like, I also don't want to be doing like any tricks on like, oh, like I did put this. I'm like, this is super cute because I was cold. We had a window open and it's a little chilly tonight. So, but I'm like, I don't want to have to do some like circus trick to get people's attention just so they talk to me. Yeah. Like, so I don't know. I don't know what my niche is. I don't know what. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like it's, I don't know. Am I over it? Is that why I've got? Is that what's happening? I'm over it. Yeah, I use Instagram as kind of like my journal for my thoughts. But yeah, no. Now all my stuff has been given away. I don't know. Did I do a live since then? I don't remember. Maybe I did. But anyway, all my stuff has been given away. Most of it. I literally whatever is left in my that I have materialistic wise is in my car and my camper. That's it. I got 2 bins of souvenirs and the rest is all whatever we gathered. I did keep this. Ta-da! It lights up. Look at that. This brings me so much joy. I don't care. It's like I do not care what is away, what I give away. I kept this one. I kept the teacup. I do have. We each have our own teacup, our own chip, and I got the teapot as well. I don't care. And the rest, like I kept like some pictures. The rest I took pictures and just threw everything away. It's actually very liberating, and I know, like I'm not sad. I was sad when I saw the money being thrown away, being like, oh my gosh, so much money. And even there was a lot of stuff that I was giving away that was put outside. But then my friend, when he took one of the bin, it had a lot of ants. Like, I can't bring that. It has lots of ants. We have to put it in the trash. And I'm like, oh my god, there's so much stuff here that goes in the trash. Like, I was so like feeling awful. Like there was clothes, like really good clothes. Like I'm like, we don't use it, but somebody else can. Like I give because I know somebody else can use it. And so that it just ended up being in the trash. It was like, oh fuck. I just don't have the space anyway. And it was just like, oh, very heartbreaking. Yeah. But yeah. Yep. So I'm like, there's no point for me to do lots of manifesting stuff and like, because it's all coming anyway. Like, so tonight, Emily lost her tooth. I think her tooth has been wiggling for like 2 weeks at least. Man, she's like, oh, look, and she's like turning, twisting the tooth. It's disgusting as shit. Like, seriously, it's gross. Me and wiggling teeth is the one thing I'm like, but I was good this time. I was able to take a Kleenex and just kind of try it for a few times. It was never working. Like, I am pulling on that. I'm trying, but it's not weak enough for me to pull. Anyway, so tonight, she's like, I think I'm losing it tonight. And she tried. And she did. She's always the one who's been pulling her own teeth. I can't. I will pick up her puke or poop. I don't care. Oh, the teeth. And it was like bleeding everywhere. Oh my god. But it's so cute. Like, I mean, she's got that double gap. She's got the big gap. It's just adorable. Fuck. Man. But yeah. Very cute. And I was saying, oh yeah. So I was saying this because for like the past week, I was sure it was going to fall like last week. I'm like, well, it's going to fall today. It's going to fall today. And I mean, every day was like, well, I mean, it cannot not happen. I mean, it's going to fall today. If it's not today, it's going to be tomorrow. I was saying that for a week. And then I'm like, it has to happen. Like, it has to. Like, it's there, right? And I was like, oh my, and tonight it fell. I'm like, see, I told you it had to fall. Like, and I was like, oh shit, the man. This is what's happening with my manifestation too. My partner, my dream partner, like my boyfriend. Like if I keep affirming, yeah, I think today I'm gonna have a boyfriend, or I think today I'm gonna have a boyfriend, or today I'm gonna have clients, or today I'm gonna have whatever, right? At one point today it has to come because I believe it so much. Like it's just like but because I don't see the tooth, we can see it. Hey, hi, we can see the wiggling tooth, right? So, oh yeah, but if I go with, today I'm gonna have a boyfriend, today I'm gonna have money coming in, even if I don't see it, I just have to imagine that it's the wiggling tooth. It has to happen. It has to manifest at one point, right? All of that desire has to manifest, but I do have to believe in it, right? So, or tooth. It's gonna happen today. Well, for a full week, I said that, and so if I go with, well, I'm gonna have a boyfriend, yep, and if it's not today, it's gonna be tomorrow, right? But it has to happen because I say it's happening. So I'm like, okay, well, I start. But it's already all happening. It's already done. And now I'm like, I'm tired of manifesting a boyfriend. Shit, like it's been 7 years, okay? It's been 7 years. 6 years more in because the first year was not manifesting anything. And I met someone, and it didn't work out. And then I was trying to manifest them back. Did all this inner work and blah, 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 blah. And I met a bunch of other awesome people. And I was like, but I really want that person back. Not that person, not that version anyway. But there's still a part of me that feels like that's still attached. But then I'm still pissed at him. So, But yeah, Anyway, I'm like, fuck, I'm tired of manifesting a guy. Fuck that shit, man. I don't want to manifest a woman. I'm not to that. But just 6 years. I've followed the stuff clean your closet so that he has a space for him to come. But you know what? I gave away everything I own. I literally gave away everything I own. I made fucking shit a lot of space. Nobody's here. So, fuck that shit. God knows something better than I do. And yeah. So how you doing tonight? Because I see somebody, it's just a bunch of numbers. I don't know who you are. But how are you doing? Yeah, I think that's why I come live, because I'm single. I think if I was not single, I wouldn't be live all the time. Well, I'm not live all the time either, because my internet doesn't work with that. But I did a lot of live when I was in my lowest point, because I needed to have somebody to talk to. I wanted to talk to some people, and also I could help people, which was give and give. It was great. And yeah, when I have a boyfriend, a partner, I wouldn't be going live at 1:30 in the morning. I would not have a purpose for that, because I would be able to talk to someone unless he's asleep, but then I would have a good evening to talk to someone. I wouldn't be alone all day. Yeah. Makes you go cuckoo sometimes. I'm not cuckoo, but I mean, you know what I mean. There was something else I wanted to talk to about the toot. I had a breakthrough. What was my breakthrough? That was something else. It was funny. Well, funny. Not funny, haha, but interesting. I enjoy seeing, we're all connected, right? So, let's say I'm connected to my twin flame, which is my soul, but in somebody else's body. So, let's say my guy. I do believe I'm connected. I have a twin flame. So, let's say my guy, which I may or may not know. Again, I don't know. And I don't care. If he's going through a hard time emotionally, I will feel it. Okay? Because we're the same soul. So whatever is going through on his end I get to feel it on my end. And so tonight I was just chilling in bed. A good day today. I was just chilling, and I was just chilling out, and I was in bed watching a little bit of internet while the girls were watching their show and just sewing. And then at one point I got up, and I'm seeing the mess. I'm fuck, girls, this is ridiculous. Pick up your stuff. And then I got so moody. It was what the heck? And I was moody, and I'm okay, this is not my energy. This is not me. I have no reason to feel like that. For that moment, I'm I don't want that. And then I didn't want to be alive. That. It was a weird energy. And I said out loud, okay, it was just weird. Anyway, so this is not mine. This is definitely not mine. And the girl's yeah, you're right. It's not yours. I said, this is my freaking twin flame. I said, Yula, and I was talking the universe, but to my twin flame. We're connected telepathically. When you have a twin flame, when you have somebody like your partner, telepathically you're connected. I said, stop me, because I've been transmuting energy and no negative vibration for 6 fucking years, and I'm okay, now I'm done. This is your energy. You deal with it, not me. I was like, I deserve to have happiness. I deserve to be happy and not be freaking moody for no reason at all. Like, shit, no. And then the girls are like, well, can you just take that negative energy and and then just make it happy and then send it back? I said, I've done that for the past 6 years. I'm done now. He can go down. I don't care. And right now I feel like that I'm just gonna allow the emotion, but I'm not gonna transmute any of that. And then at one point immediately our tooth was starting wiggling, and like, and then everything changed from there. The energy changed, and then she lost her tooth and it was all excited again. But I sent that energy back, and as soon as I did it, then the energy in our camper changed, and I was happy again. So I was like, thank you for dealing with your own shit. I don't deal with your shit anymore. It's not my shit. I've dealt with my own shit. I'm good now. And then that changed. So that was very interesting. When I said, no, this is not mine. This is the first time I do that. Usually I'll be like, I'll take it. Like, okay, that's transmuted. That's, whatever. I'm like, this is not mine. This is not mine. Enough. Like, deal with your own bullshit, your own stuff, and then you send me good energy. You send me good stuff. I don't care. It's your job. Send it to me now. Send me the good stuff. Stop. And it did. Whatever energy did. So I'm like, oh, I'm proud of me. I'm proud of me. But yeah. I think I'm bored. Yeah, because this week I had like, okay, I want to go live, but I can't. But when I started going live back on TikTok, there were people coming every day. It was fun to see the same people. I miss my community. Like, I really miss. I worked so hard for my 11,000 people on my other account that knew me, and I didn't have that many people coming on my live, but I had my people there, and I miss my community that I built. But it's okay, I know everything happens for a reason, and yeah. But I've worked hard to build communities on TikTok, on Instagram, whatever. And it's not working. So, I know I'm not a failure for that. But I still feel sad, right? It's a lot of work that I have put in my business, in the world. Like, not even just my business, just in the world. And I know I've had an impact on people. But I would have liked to have a bigger impact, right? Well, right, this is what I'm telling you. You don't know, but yeah. I don't want to be famous to be famous. I want to have lots of people, lots of followers, because I got stuff, I got knowledge that helps people have a better life. I bring people together. Like, it's the amount of energy, time, money, especially time, which is more important than money, because you cannot renew your time, but you can renew energy, like your money. Like, if it doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like the amount of effort I put in, that that the results are not. I feel like it's not where I should be. I put way more energy than what I'm getting back, and it's very frustrating. And I know it's like bamboo, right? I have to see myself as bamboo. It takes 7 years for bamboo, I think, to just get out of the ground. But then after that, it just shoots like, I don't know how many meters a year, right? But for the amount of work that I've put in and energy I've put into all my communities, all my social media, like, I should have way more followers than that. Man, people come in, like, my niece, She doesn't post much. She posted a couple days. She had 30,000 followers. Like, that was last year, I think. I post content that helps people, that inspire people. And if I can get 500 real followers, that's all I'm getting. It is frustrating. I see so many people who post nothing with more followers than I do. The account that I have on TikTok was a friend who gave it to me. She made it for someone else, and then the person didn't take it. So she gave it to me so I could go live. So nobody knows me, right? But it doesn't change anything. Nobody knows me. They're not loyal to come, oh my god, it's Marie-Ève, and right. I'm glad there are some of my old followers that found me again. But yeah, just for, okay, I'll cry, you know. Has to come out, I guess. The amount of work I've put in the past 6 years. Even my entire life. The result don't match what I put in. Man, I was taking pictures of my souvenirs and do you know how many freaking certificate and diploma I have? Fuck. It didn't stop. Okay, this diploma, another diploma here, another diploma here. I put so much effort into school to be now on child support, on child benefit, and widow pension plan. I put so much effort into my marriage to end up being a widow. Put so much effort into building my community to end up with nobody and having to start again. Put so much energy in making my house a home to end up with just a camper and a car. I'm a good person. Having so much money to end up having nothing. I had money. I took classes to make more money, but I already had money. I don't regret any of my choices. That is something I cannot say. I don't regret anything. I just don't get it. That's okay. It's okay to cry. Because I'm not where I thought I would be. Well, the bright news and the bright side. I want to be interviewed, and when I went to the Documentaire, which is a group of volunteers that make food, and they have a fridge in Saint-Jérôme, so people who don't have enough money can go and just grab some meals there. So there was soup and stuff. They gave us some fruits. think I could go any lower in my life. It feels like I'm very low. Yeah, I'm free. Fuck, I'm free. I'm being provided for, but fuck, feels like I'm such in a low place. So when I got some food, and she said, "Oh, would you like to be interviewed? Like to be on an interview with this guy, Polaka or something on the radio about we wanted like he does interview on people who are struggling financially and how they manage and how they are creative and how they do their things." I'm like, yeah, sure, right? I want to share my story. I'm just gonna go get my charger once again. Excuse me, get on my way. My dog is eating all the. It smells like litter. I cleaned the litter box, but it smells like it. I have to change it. My dog is eating the garbage. The Kleenex in the garbage. Why are you not charging here? Yeah. Great, it's not working. 1 second, I'll just be right back. It is working. Yeah. It's working. He's eating the... Because when we go to the washroom, we don't put our toilet paper in the toilet. We put it in the garbage. Let's just say this is not my dream life. If I had a bigger, nicer camper, maybe. We each had our own bed. It was more luxurious. No. At one point, I met people. I'm like, oh, this sounds like such a nice life, and going to nice hotels. I didn't enjoy going to the Ritz-Carlton, so we did enjoy this lifestyle. Going to the hotel. I love going to hotels. Yeah. Just contemplating. And like I'm tired of manifesting, so like whatever comes, whatever comes. I get one point though. Yeah, I think it's like I don't miss my husband more than that, like, but I missed a presence, right? I miss the idea, I think, of having someone. Of course, I miss my husband, but like not like, oh my god, I miss Eric. Like, I'm okay. Like, the presence can be replaced by someone else, and that's okay. But I think the fact that in the evening, right, if it was alive, I would still have someone put the girls to bed and then have someone to chat with, have someone to play games with, have someone to just do nothing with, watch TV with, not just by myself. It's going to be 7 years at the end of the month. 7 years I'm still fucking single. Like, it's so frustrating. Like, I'm deserving of love. Like, I'm deserving of being loved. And the guys I fell for were all shitty. One for a full year and a half almost I talked to. Never made plans to come and see me. He was like literally coming to Montreal, not even planning to come and see me. And I'm like, oh, you want to be my partner? He's like, yeah, sure. Never planned to come and see me. Like, fuck. First person I fall in love with messaged me 3 times, like all day long, by text and stuff. We met. I ended up being arrested for harassment because the fucker didn't even do what he said he would do. So then I look crazy. If you tell me you're gonna work on things and you don't, then it's not my fault that I did. Well, it's my fault. I was just stupid enough to believe it. It was my biggest fear of losing Eric. It took me everything to have my husband the first time. I never had a boyfriend in high school. Nobody ever said they were interested in me, ever. I had one boyfriend after high school. I was being a fucker as well, douchebag. No ambition in life. I was even going to study at his university for my schooling. And then when I saw he was doing nothing and he was postponing the year to go to university to do just fun in the marsh, fuck that shit. Bye-bye. You treat me as your cousin. Fuck that. Then 4 months later, I was with Eric. And things just happened, just went into place, right? It was just luck. Like, I wasn't even supposed to go to that dinner. I'm like, oh, well, I guess I should go. I don't know anyone, but I guess I'm going out with my boss. It was a work dinner. And he was interested, so... Hey, how are you doing? And 14 years later, he's dead. And even before he died, I said, you know what sucks the most? I don't want to date again. Dating sucks ass. I won't say that because that feels pretty damn good, but... I was happy with him. I was happy I didn't have to be anyone else. It was easy because we were just a perfect match for everything. It was just easy. He was there, just like our soul knew, right? If I said that, it's been 7 years. So when he died, I was like, oh well, I'll be able to find someone. I'll find someone else that is even more better than for me. Yeah, it was pretty good. We had our things. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna find someone who, can cook. So I don't always have to cook. And with whom sex is gonna be better. I haven't found that person yet. It's not because people don't tell me they're not interested. They are. I am not interested in them, though. And my soul will recognize the person. And I don't want to be with just anyone, just to be with anyone. Just to have someone. Just have someone. Oh, look at that. Have someone. That's not a success for me. It's just not because the other guys that showed up, they were not good enough. I didn't feel it. I didn't see it. I didn't see the future. With Eric, I just even saw him from the back, and I was like, who the heck is that? Yeah. I guess I manifested that dating was going to be shitty. In my head, it's been 7 years. And like, fuck, it's a long time of being single. It's a fucking long time. Of not being loved properly by someone. I have loved myself, right? I love myself. And I've been discovering my relationship with myself. But it's a fucking long time of not having had a person. It's a long time of not having had Eric. It's been 7 years. It's been 7 years my person died. I don't want to spend the rest of my life alone. So yeah. But you're young, you're gonna find someone else. It doesn't work like that. You know what, my sister, anyway, her ex-boyfriend, he helped me. She dragged him in the mud, like she dragged him in shit. Like he's a nice guy, and she just has daddy issues that, you know, she never talked about how awesome he was. And by now he knows the shitty part. And whatever lies she said, and she's like, I cannot lose my dad. So I can't be with you because my dad doesn't approve of you. Whatever. But then, he helped me out. And she gave him a bunch of shit for that. The fuck are you up with my sister? Like, whatever. I didn't read it. But I know, like, he's been telling me all the truth about, you know, stuff. And I trust his words. And I know my sister. How she treated me, and whatever he said definitely fits the narrative. And she's like, she's just your sex plan, your plan Q. Like, ew. Well, I'm done talking to her. I was done anyway after I picked up my stuff. But yeah. I think that's what the energy was. I miss my husband. I guess. Oh shit. Oh yeah. That feels like that's what it is. If I don't care about the community, I don't care about TikTok lives and having people to talk to. I don't care about the Instagram having people there. I just want my husband back. There could be 1 million followers. None of them would be him. Oh, that needed to come out. Oh, fuck yeah. Nothing I can do can bring it back. This sucks. This is shitty. This is my subconscious. It's trying to get it back and doing all this inner work. Like I'm good enough. It can come back now. Oh, that's just so sad. I thought I was doing the work to get this Sam guy back. No. That was my motivation at the beginning to heal. Was to get Samuel back. But now I noticed that was not for him. My subconscious might have tried wanted Eric back. He's been my safe space for 14 years. It would have been 21 years this year, 20 years that we'd have been together. I would be celebrating 20-year anniversary of being together this August. All my friends get to have their 25th anniversary, not me. That was my dream. Celebrating 60 or 60th anniversary one day. Even at the time, the age we met, we would have been able to celebrate our, most likely celebrate our 75th anniversary. Oh, this is grief right now. This is grief. It's okay. Well, I'm glad I came and talked it out here. Not having a bunch of names and hoping somebody would talk gets me to understand my emotions. That somebody listens to it or not. If you listen, if you're still watching, thank you, by the way. But yeah. Even the million followers wouldn't feel the hole that he left behind. And I tried to fill it with self-love. It's not working. Oh. Well, hey Josh, my goodness, what are you doing up at this hour? I haven't seen you in a while. Oh, that feels good. I will not talk on video, I'm sorry. You're welcome to chat. You're welcome to text. So how you doing? I'm living grief. You've just been kept awake. Since what time? I haven't seen you in a while, like in a long time. Good to have you back. Good to have you here. And I got a new TikTok account that I go live to once in a while, so I don't know if you have it. I can probably send it to you. Because I know you enjoy my life, so. Nothing's wrong. Nothing's wrong. Everything is going alright. That needed to come out. I had grief. just coming up. Like, I enjoy talking out loud about stuff and like whatever I feel, whatever. And then let's go back with your friends. Oh yeah, it's Saturday. People have friends. Oh yeah. People have friends to hang out with. It's great. Yeah, just living emotions. Just putting into words what the energy was. Yeah. Yeah, I was live on TikTok before, and I haven't gone live in a couple of days, because I didn't have a great internet, and then I was live, but nobody stopped and talked. They're not okay with you. Oh, that's good. It's good. It's definitely not bad, which we enjoy. Okay is good. Okay is good. Yeah, me too. Okay. I'm okay too. I'll cry still, but still okay. Yeah. Okay is better than bad, or fake. Okay, or fake. Yay. Great. Yeah. But there's stuff that came out. Thank you. That came out that never came out in the past 7 years. So it's improvement to me. Every time I cry and release, it's always improvement. Well, news. I don't have anything anymore. I don't own much anymore. All my belongings have been given away. And it's not because I'm suicidal. You know, a lot of time people also say, oh my god, she's giving away all our stuff. We should watch her. Definitely not because of that. I just don't have the space in my camper anymore. And, yeah. It was hard. But it was not that hard. I took pictures of everything, so it's not like I was just giving away and just not having any souvenirs. I got literally, like, baby picture album, my mom's baby picture album. I took pictures of every page, and I threw the whole big binder, like the whole album, in the recycling. I got rid of so much stuff. Love letters from my husband, took pictures. Garbage. Hey, how you doing, girl? Like, it's liberating at the same time to give away everything. I kept a couple of things like this one. I kept this. Yeah. I kept the teapot and the cups that goes with it. I have 2 bins of baby clothes, some stuff of my husband, souvenirs, letters and pictures, and a bunch of diplomas. Man, I have endless list of diplomas. I'm like, holy shit, so much money. Just like I must have like 10 diplomas or something. So much money in those little piles of paper. But yeah, it's been a process. And then, so I went live, and because one of my friends, she gave me an account. I manifested an account that I could go live on TikTok, and I go live, but nobody knows me, or which sucks. Like, I work really hard on my other account, and that just not there anymore, and now I have to start over again. And now, like, okay, there's all these people. Like, oh, 100 people, yay. Nobody's talking, nobody's saying hi, nobody's, like, having a conversation with me. I'd rather have my 500 people that talk to me than 1,000, 1,100 that nobody talks to me, right? So, and at the end, I was like, this is what this whole process did, because this week I was like, okay, what is it that I want to do? Why am I feeling like I'm missing out? Like, oh, but I'm not making money. But I was making like a cent alive, so it's not like I'm making money anyway. But I was excited to go talk to people, but nobody was talking. So I got pissed off earlier on TikTok. I'm like, fuck, nobody's talking to me, so goodbye. I'm leaving. What's the point of me being here? Then I came and did a live here. But what I like about this one here is that it gets recorded and people can watch it the next day or something. Or whenever they come across it, if they do come across it. And yeah. And then as I was talking, just because for me, I talk things through. Like, I had emotion this week. I had like, okay, I feel this way, but I don't know what the words are, and I don't know what's going on. And then by talking about, just, I think that's what grief is, kind of. Like, imagine this ball of yarn, And I know there's some pictures, like some drawings that show that. And then as you start talking, like it's all mixed up, like a big ball of yarn that's mixed up. And then as you start talking, you're kind of like straightening and making like a nice ball on the other end, and it's just taking and just unraveling it. And as I, whatever emotions inside or whatever is coming in, as I talk about it and I say words, sometimes I don't mean it, but sometimes it's just, okay, that's what came out, and then I just process it. Oh, I didn't give all my things away from my husband. No. That's the one thing I kept. I kept his mask, his 3D mask. I kept stuff for the girls. I kept his shirt. I kept his pair of shoes. One pair of shoes. I took pictures of some of the letters. I kept 1 or 2 letters. I mean, I had 7 bins. So when I gave away everything, I didn't have any furniture anymore left, but I had a TV, and I had like books, and I had vases and some dishes and some like toys and whatever my sister didn't sell or didn't give away. So I gave it away. I sold them for $100. It was supposed to be $2,000. And then in the end, what I thought was in the pile was not in the pile, so I couldn't sell for that much. Anyway, I didn't have time to do a yard sale because I would have made a show of money, man. There was so much, like just my winter jacket, $400, just there you go. And then this thing, $400, there you go, and whatever. But I needed to come out, needed to leave my sister's house, so whatever. I was happy she came and get it. And I go with the belief that whatever I give away comes back to me multiplied. So I can't wait for it to come back multiplied though, because I gave everything away. But my sister, she was keeping my stuff at her house because I couldn't afford, or not I couldn't afford, but my payments were not matching. I couldn't afford anymore the storage unit in January anymore. And so she helped me out that way selling, and I said, well, we keep just the souvenirs and memories. I am in my camper. We are in Sainte-Sophie. So tomorrow we're leaving for Beauharnois. I never know where I'm going to be, right? So we go 2 days. So I have this app that I go, and I use that in the US too. So we find places, we find places to stay. So we always have our camper and all the stuff. But yeah, so I'm in Sainte-Sophie. Tomorrow's going to be Beauharnois. Tomorrow afternoon. We're going to Laval tomorrow. We have some activity to do tomorrow in Laval. And then Beauharnois, we have a visit. We're going to go and tour the hydro dam. We're going to go and do a free tour. I'm finding all the free stuff to do. And then we should be in that area for a few days. I still have no plans for the rest of the weeks. I thought I had plans, but things have changed. So I'm just going with the flow here. And then next weekend we're going to be in Brossard. We have a birthday party for my daughter's friends. And yeah, so that's where we are. So we are in someone's house right now. On my app, it's people who offer their backyard or their driveway for people who have their campers. And so you can stay nights. Some places you can stay 2 nights. Some places you can stay up to 5 nights. And it's free. So you just join. You need a membership, but then the rest is free. And then I'm like, man, when I have a house, because one day I will have a house again. It's not my dream is not to be full time for the rest of my life in a camper. It's to have a house again, and then I have a camper. I can do both, right? I have my roots somewhere, and then just be able to travel. But I'm like, this is pretty sweet. You were? Yeah, cool. That's awesome. Oh, I think you did mention it once. If we were in the same area, but we were not. So how did you enjoy it? But yeah, so at least we always have a safe place to stay. And then it's our house, so it's funny. I go outside, I'm like, man, this is so tiny. It's so tiny, God. I used to have 4,000 square feet, which was too big. Restaurant was a good size, but the girls were not even using the basement. They were bringing all their toys upstairs. So now we don't have much. We really don't have much, like materialistic wise. And I have child services on my back. They got called twice in 2 different areas in Quebec. We moved in. We came into Quebec the next day. 2 days later, child services knocked on my window. I was on the meeting. It's like, yeah, so we have we we have to look because somebody complained, like made a complaint that my kids were not in a stable environment. Like, all right. Anyway, I've been trying to contact the homeschooling department for my file to be reopened. Nobody's answering. It's like very frustrating because they just need that. Like pretty much, like I showed them my camper while here, and then when I came in this site on the north shore of Montreal, another person called. We had like we really had 3-4 cups car, like the cups. These came in like I haven't lived that emotion yet. Like I am not a criminal at all. I homeschool my kids. I even have a bachelor in education. Like, Nova Scotia through the States as well to make. Cool. That's awesome. That sounds like a fun trip. I'm glad you were talking about doing a trip and you've done it. That's awesome. But yeah. We went to the store, came out. There were 3 cup cars. Waiting. One showed up. And then I'm like, oh, am I parked at the wrong place? Like, no, I just need to talk to you. And then 2 other cars showed up. And apparently these cars, like I had a friend who was hosting me. And his neighbor called and said, is your son okay? Because there's like all these cars. And the 3 cars, the 3 cups were blocking the driveway for nobody to leave. Like it's ridiculous. Like, I didn't see that, but my friend's like, man, this, like, even for criminals, they don't do that. Like, that they were blocking the driveway, and, like, they were doing that for me. like, I did mention to the child service, I said, like, I'm not a criminal, I don't deserve to have 3 car cups coming after me, like that, like, seriously, the fuck, for future reference, please, I'm making you the request to be more respectful to people. Like, shit. God. I homeschool. It is legal. It is legal for me to be nomad. It is, everything I'm doing is legal. And the police like, well, I just saw your tires and I cannot let you go anywhere, without having you change your tires. The next day they were changed and I left, right? And it's like, fuck, like, I can't wait for something to change in my life. Like, when you're spiritual, money is supposed to be abundant anyway. Because being spiritual, being poor is not, when you're spiritual and believe in abundance and God, you're not poor. So money should be there. God, I go to freaking food bank. I rely on people's generosity. I'm very grateful, though. Like, very grateful. But, man, sucks ass. It's awful. Like, I feel like I'm begging. Ugh. That energy is so gross. Yeah, I'm learning that God provides for me. Oh, fuck. Good. So your issue is settled now? All of this came and like, oh, I miss my husband. I could have 1 million followers and it still would not fill the hole that he left when he left. So that's the first time in 7 years that I'm acknowledging that. So it's good. It's progress. And I was pissed off. I was still single after 7 years. It's like I'm not that of a burden. I'm sorry to hear about how authority has been treating you in terms of how they feel you've been taking care of your kids. Thank you. Well, they don't feel that, right? For them, they're just literally doing their job, right? Apparently, my sister's ex-boyfriend said, "Oh, your sister called them. Your sister, I got 2 complaints in 2 different areas. Your sister called one of them. I think my neighbor called the other one, but your sister definitely called one of them. She told me she was going to call them." Oh, thank you for telling me. She was pissed that our ex-boyfriend was helping me. And I know it's true because I didn't talk to my sister about me going to having him in. Okay. Alright. Well, as long as you feel that whatever was going on is taken care of for you. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So when I talk to them, I'm like, so am I worried that my kids, like, I still want to, make sure my kids are fine. Like, is there any chance, like, are they going to be taken away? Like, I'm like, oh, no. If anything, we would have told you today, but right now, like, there's nothing. It was just, their process is 30 days. And I've been collaborating. Like, I can show you their schoolwork. I'm just waiting now for the homeschool department to come back to me. That's pretty much that's all they need. They just want to make sure my kids, it's like, we don't want to make sure your kids are not behind. I'm like, I told her the camper, like, their living area is like, they're full of food, clothes, their hobbies. I mean, man, like, and I'm looking at all the stuff we've done, all the videos. I'm like, fucking shit. Like, we've done way more learning than anybody in school. Yes, on top of that, they also did their schoolwork in the books that they would have done in school. But they didn't just do that. And, man, I'm impressed. I'm impressing myself. And by cleaning everything, I've been able to celebrate me more. I'm like, man, I've done all of this. I've been excellent at everything I've done. And so today I said I don't offer coaching packages anymore. Just single session, and that's it. And I raised my price for the single session. What she felt, but I did do something kind of wrong to her. Nothing is also no worries there. So what did you do? You want to talk about it? I feel like helping someone else. I'm okay. If you need help, if you want to talk about it, go ahead. Let's see what. If you want to talk about it, I can help you out. But yeah, so I was able to feel proud of me. Yeah. So what did you do? Let's put the focus on you. What did you do? And let's see if it's it was wrong for her. But again, life happens for us and not to us. That's why even like the police, that they like, yeah, because I would not have changed my tires if the police would not have told me to do it. But my tires were pretty much shut. Like, they were flat. There was nothing left. So I'm like, but I don't have the money right now. But in the end, I had just enough money and a little more. And even the next day, it happened. So I'm glad, like, because I would not have been able to go anywhere else. I could not have gone anywhere else in Quebec with the tires I had. It was not safe. Honestly, it was not safe. So the universe will stop you. This is why, okay, as much as like, okay, the way they did it was not cool, but as much as when I was in California, I had a bunch of ladies stopping me, saying, stop, here, we have money for you. Now it was the universe saying, stop, change your tires, because you have more driving to do. Right now that my tires are changed, I'm like, I can't go anywhere again. But now I'm like, well, we can't let you go really, really far. For child services, want to make sure like you're still in the area. But I said, well, I'm gonna let you know where I'm going because I got stuff planned already. And but if you're telling me not to, like, she's like, well, just don't go like to the US or something. I'm like, don't worry, I'm gonna let you know everywhere I'm going. So during my 2 weeks in April, I chose to go to the Carolinas instead without even telling her about it beforehand, and I had her blocked for the time being before. Oh yeah. Oh, so you're like Sunder. I get that. Yep. fuck it. But I chose to go to the Carolinas instead. And I had her blocked. Why did you have her blocked? You were supposed to go and see her, and why did you block her? For the time being before. You blocked her for what reason? Like, that was really shitty, yeah. I don't think you can come back from that. Well, you can come back from anything, but fuck. Yeah. It's like Thunder. Yeah. We're talking every single day, and he comes to Montreal without even telling me, oh yeah, I went to Mont-Tremblant, I went to see my family in Quebec City, but he could never come to see me. I'm like, fuck that shit. There's no fucking way I'm staying with that. Can't see my word. I was not even worth telling you we're coming. I was not even worth the detour. Fuck you. So yeah. Yeah. That one you're gonna... Yeah, so what's your goal? Do you want to go back with her? Because, whatever, she's your mirror, but man. It's like, do I really want to help you get back with her? Fuck. Nope. And it's not personal. It's just, I've been in that situation and like, fuck it. Sorry. It's still my friend, though. I understand. She didn't have an issue anymore. She was just done. Yeah. What did you try to do to settle, like... Actually, you know what? This is kind of worse than physical. Physical, you get punched in the face, whatever, you can come back, like, okay, whatever. She gets, I did deserve it, or whatever, right? Then you get bruised, the bruise goes away, and then you forget about it. This, being totally ignored, totally neglected, totally, like, gut, throat, punched in the face. That one is harder. That one is, just how you treated her tells me how she's been treating her life, because you're a mirror of how she treats herself, right? What happened for her? So if you were not, you know what? Actually, I'll say thank you on her behalf, because she might not be able to say it, but thank you for not having put her as a priority, because she'll find someone who will. Yeah. I was planning on going there to see if I had a chance of being with her again, even though she dumped me twice in the past. Well, even if she had dumped you twice in the past, you still had a chance, but not after this third. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, I'm biased for her. I'm sorry. You're my friend, but man, I'm on her side. Fuck, like, don't talk to her anymore. Don't think about her. Leave her alone. You've done enough damage. Sorry. If she dumped you twice, good for her. There was a part of you that wanted to dump her, to be dumped, that didn't believe you deserved to be here with her anyway. Because then she would not have dumped you, because she was your mirror as well. Well, nothing is ever officially over. Like, literally, that's what, with Twin Flames, that's what we teach. Because people are your mirror. But I think right now, I'm like, if you believe it's over, it's going to be over. If you believe it's not, like, she still dumped you twice. That means she came back with you 2-3 times. Like, there's something in you that she enjoyed, she liked. Right? She just had to respect herself. It's not because she doesn't like you. She just has to respect herself. Man, the way you treated her, she deserved better. Like, for you to be back with her, you need to be a different man. You need to be mature. You need to, own your shit and then, show up for her all the time and make her a priority. You cannot come back with breadcrumbs. You cannot come back with not even blinking. You cannot come back with anything less than what she deserves. So it's not officially over unless you're not man enough to become the man she deserves. Guys, kids, yeah, it's officially over. She deserves better. But you know what a real man would do? We would become better for her. I messed it up in the past. But no, if you're not man enough to become that person that she deserves, and who owns who he is, and who takes leadership, and who leads, then she'll find someone who will, right? If you can't become that person, she will find someone. There was a part of me that was a little paranoid about her dumping me again, and to go during a time where it wasn't the best time to go weather-wise. But your dream person is worth anything. Your dreams are worth no matter what the weather. I wanted to go to New Orleans, and I was driving coming from Florida, and I'm like, oh, there's roads blocked because there's like, it says warning, avoid road, could be flooded, blah blah blah. I'm like, oh man, I did want to go to New Orleans, and I said, well, you know what? I create my reality. I'm going. I don't care. Maybe it's not going to rain. I'm manifesting that it's not going to rain when I get there. It rained on the way. The day that we were there, it didn't rain, and it started raining harder when we left. So like their bigger flood was when we left. But when I went, it was all dry, nothing. I'm like, see, good thing I didn't like, good thing I went, because I wanted to see it and I chose to go. I was worthy of going through whatever to go to my dream. And I even like spending winter down south. If the only way I could do that was losing everything, not having my house anymore, not having money anymore, see, I've done it. When I had more money, did I ever did it? No. When I had $600,000-$700, I never left. I sent my kids to private school, and we stayed in the house most of the time. Did some activities in Montreal, 1 or 2 trips a year. It took me to not have any more money, just being on like $2,000 a month, to say, okay, we're out. We're gonna be homeless. We're gonna be homeless down south. Fuck, this was my dream to go spend winter. It was the best winter ever. Well, would I choose to go again with no money like that? Next time I get money, I know what I'm gonna do. But if that's what I need to do to live my dream, I've had so many dreams this year, going with like all winter long. Like, man, it was checklist after checklist, check mark on everything I wanted to see. We saw a rocket ship launch. We saw the White House. We saw the desert. I went to see Las Vegas. We went on the Strip. Went to see the ocean. We both were feeding both oceans. We like your dreams are worth traveling no matter like how many amounts of miles, going through whatever fucking weather there might be, fucking hurricane. We were in Kansas. We didn't see any tornadoes, but there were warnings, right? So it was worth it. I think it would have been cool to see a tornado, like not be in it, but to see one. We saw a dust devil in the desert, right? But all of these things, right? They were part of a dream I had when I was younger. They were all worth it. So yeah, sometimes like, oh my god, okay, I had to eat at food banks to make it happen. But man, I made it happen. The how doesn't matter. And if you're paranoid about her dumping you, it's because you don't believe you're good enough. It has nothing to do with her dumping you. If you believe you're not good enough, then you won't see why she would stay with you. So of course you'll be wondering, is she gonna dump me? Is she gonna dump me? Because you don't think you're awesome. You don't think you're good. Because now I used to be afraid to, my god, I'm gonna be like, I'm not good enough for the guy. Oh my god, he lives with my first guy that I was talking to. His roommate was a girl. I'm like, well, now he gets to spend all this time with her. He even lives with her. I always thought she was better than me. So anything I did, I assumed it was because he didn't like me. But he talked to me every single day. Like, we texted all throughout the day, at night, whatever, right? Doesn't matter what time. He was texting me while he was working. Like, if that's not somebody who appreciates me and, likes me, then I don't know, right? But at the time, I couldn't see it that way. I was like, okay, I see it that way. But then there was this part of me that was still not good enough. And then things happened. But now I'm like, no. He could have a girl even hotter than me, smarter than me, funnier than me, could live in the same house as someone else, but I'm the person. I'm his person. Because, you know what, I'm so awesome. I'm so good that it doesn't matter. I'm not afraid he's going to dump me because I don't dump myself anymore, right? Now I know this is why I had to work on myself, because the world is my mirror. That means my partner is my mirror. So that means if somebody dumps me, it's because I dumped myself first in my own mind. And I said, oh my God, I'm not good enough. So therefore, they dump me. And look at that. I was right. I was not good enough, right? That's what my brain would say. Or now I say, thank you, universe, for moving that person, because I was not totally into it. Right now, if I see if I get dumped or something, it's because I'm not the one doing the dumping anymore. People do it. I let the universe do the job. And they're going to find a reason to not be with me. I'm like, that's fine. I manifested not being with you anymore, right? So when she dumps you, it's you manifested that. When I took my personal leave off to see her, I only seen her one night and didn't see her again after that. She was supposed to meet me at Piggy's School, but she ditched me that day. There was a part of you that didn't want to see her, or nobody can ditch you unless you manifested the ditching. Part of you said maybe she's not. You doubted she would be there. And doubt is 100%. I like that. Doubt is 100% believing in what you don't want. So if you doubt she'll be there after all that you guys have been through, guess what? You're right. She didn't ditch you. She just didn't show up. Ditch you means she would have been there and then left you there. She didn't show up. Oh well. But you cannot make someone else your happiness. That's the thing. Yeah. Well, words are very powerful. And words have meaning. And words are what creates your perspective, right? So she just didn't show up. How did that make you feel? How did that make you feel that she didn't show up? And then you're like, oh, I took my personal leave off to see her. It makes you feel like a victim right now. I took my personal day. I could have taken that personal day for anything else. I'm sorry. I re-adore you, Josh, okay? I'm not laughing at you, I promise. I'll see if she messaged me again. She said she met someone else during the period of me blocking her. Well, good. Fuck, we don't wait after people who block us. You want to block us? Fuck that shit. You're lost. You're fucking lost. If you can't get your shit together, somebody else will. Well, if she met someone, then good for her. But how did that make you feel that you waited for her all day? Man, I want to be so sarcastic. I'm so sorry. Right now, the energy is I want to be sarcastic as shit. And I don't want to do that, because that would be mean. Because you haven't done anything to me, right? So I don't want to. But if you were a guy, though, that did that to me, oh, I blocked you. After you blocked me? Oh. I still have her back, though. But I understand both sides. I'm sorry, it's just my own wounding that are coming up through your story. But now, how would I make you feel that you waited all day? Like you were a coward. You can just say it that way. I've been watching Once Upon a Time again, and coward is the word that comes up. Yeah, you were afraid of seeing her, blocking her. Couldn't own the fact that you didn't go in to see her and didn't tell her. That's coward. That's being coward. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. And it's actually even happening for you. This story with her is actually going to make you a better person. Because you're going to learn to respect people and respect their time and respect their presence. And actually it's going to help you respect your own presence. Because if you don't respect your own presence and you don't appreciate your own self, how can you appreciate when you have a blessing in front of you? Especially that she came back with you twice. That was a blessing. God was sending you a fucking blessing. Couldn't even take it. But if you don't believe you're worthy of it, it's not the person that you have to trust. It's God. God is sending it to you. Right? If you're like, oh, I'm doubting that, she'll... That's just because you don't have faith. You believe she has her own free will. If you say she's yours, and the universe will make things happen that she'll heal and be back. But you gotta believe that you're worthy of it. If you're looking recently on Facebook, and I have someone I've been seeing for intimate therapy on a monthly basis since April, and now I won't be seeing her. What's intimate therapy? What's that? So we have sex with her monthly. Intimate therapy. Nice. That's gonna help you get your ex back. Yeah, I couldn't have you, so I went and had the intimate therapy with someone else. Yeah. I would start thinking about you and something else. Not because I don't believe it's possible, just... Yeah. So what are you going to do for the next 3 months? Find someone else for intimate therapy? Cuddling, massages, fetish pillow. Oh, that's no intercourse, but that's the whole, like, this is definitely intimacy. Sex is part of intimacy, but all of this is intimacy. This is a relationship. Situationship, if you haven't named it, but you're getting all the benefit of a relationship without the commitment. I stopped going on Facebook dating because I'm like, okay, great, I can have sex, but this is not the intimacy I want. I want to be able to talk to someone. I want to be able to wake up with them. Alright. So are you interested in that person now? Because April, March, that's like 2 months. 2 months of being that intimate with someone, you cannot not develop feelings for her. You can pretend that you don't, but your soul is craving an actual relationship. And there's nothing wrong with what you're doing at all. Just there's nothing wrong. That's where you're at in your journey. She's a rebound. But your soul wants you to be intimate with yourself. What do you want? What are your desires? I know. But everything is intimacy. With a partner, everything. Going on a trip with someone, that's still intimacy. Having dinner with them, that's intimacy. Intimacy is not just touching and cuddling and... No. Intimacy is like leaving notes. Like knowing the other person inside out. That's intimacy. Man, the criminal lawyer, because last year I had the sexual assault, and a couple of weeks ago I had the audience I was talking to and shared my story with the massage therapist board, which, by the way, massage are not very much intimate. It's intimate, yeah, they touch my body, but that's where it ends. And then the guy he looked on my website, he looked on everything. He's like, oh yeah, by the way, here's her memoir. Bringing stuff from like 6 years ago or 5 years ago. I'm like, oh my god, I wanted my memoir to be read, but man, I didn't expect to be brought into like just this. Alright, people have to see how awesome and what I went through. Amazing. And I showed like podcasts that I went on, like, you found podcasts online. Isn't it true that you did a podcast about grief? I'm like, yeah. Isn't it true that you were a guest for this? I'm like, yeah. Isn't it true that you're this and that? Yeah. He was literally proving them how fucking awesome I am. Anyway, I'm like, man, this guy knows more about me than anyone on the planet. Like, I'm like second, like I'm first, but then he read my memoir, he watched my videos, he follows me on every platform. Like, you're on TikTok, you're on Facebook, you're here, and then he's like showing like, so you said this on Facebook, and you said that here. I'm like, he's like my biggest fan. I'm like, holy shit, he knows, like, he's the one person I've never seen anyone know that much about me. I'm like, awesome. I'm like, there's nothing you can uncover. Everything has been said. It's not, if it's online, it's because I'm okay with people knowing it, right? You can't bring that against me. So yeah, so is it true that you were diagnosed with hypomania? I'm like, nope. It is not true. Similar symptoms, my therapist said, but I was never diagnosed with it. It's like, dude, you think you can't come after me? Like, seriously, when he was asking me questions, like, so here on this post, he said he touched you with one finger. But on this post here, he said he touched you with many fingers. Which one is it? Like, so is it, like, that means he didn't touch you, right? One finger, many fingers. I'm like, well, the guy actually put his whole hand on my vulva and then inserted something. So, yeah, the full hand has 5 fingers. And then inside my vagina, I don't know. It could have been 1, could have been 5. I don't know. I know it's definitely not 5, but my eyes were closed, so I didn't know. Okay. I've been single for 7 years. I don't remember how it feels, 1 or many fingers, so. But he was debating between 1 or many fingers. Like, not that they didn't do it, just 1 or many. Which one is it? Your words are not. And then, so you'd say that you're a widow, and you're an actress too, and a model, and that you are on all these platforms, and that, right? And so you talk like you got arrested, Oh, it's all online. It's all on my website. It's all on my social media. I know what's in those stuff. Like, I know when I say something online, I'm okay for someone to use it because I've got nothing to hide. Now, I was saying that everything I'm doing, like, that I've lied about the sexual assault, but then he asked me a question about everything else. I'm like, well, that's true. Yep, I did get arrested for harassment. Yep, I did do that. Yep, I did do that. Yep, I am this. Yep. But why would I say the truth about everything else and not about this thing, right? It's like, that doesn't even make sense, dude. Life happens for me. He's going against somebody who God is protecting. Like, I'm godly. Like, God is literally protecting me. Life happens for me. The entire universe is conspiring in my favor. And I'm like, he doesn't even know it, but he's working for me too. The universe hired this guy. And like, yeah, when he was bringing these evidence, I'm like, what? 61 pages? What the heck is he showing? My Facebook post doesn't have 61 pages. I can guarantee you that. There's only one paragraph that you want to show me, that you want to show us. And then, yeah, then he shows us the memoir. I'm like, oh, nice, free publicity. I guess I have to read it before Friday, because Friday is the other audience. Like, now the massage therapist is going to be talking. I'm interested in seeing what he's going to be sharing, what his story will be. Like, I know the truth, right? I know what happened. I'm freaking interested in seeing how that's going to turn out. Oh yeah, God is there. God and the universe. I go with both. They're the same, but yeah. So Friday will be very interesting. Like, oh my God. Yeah. Like, dude, I know what you've done. You're working with the girl who's manifesting. He's a fucking manifestor, dude. And so the lawyer's like, so you're doing this for attention? I'm like, I didn't say that, but my head's like, If I wanted attention, I could just go do a naked photo shoot, post that on Instagram, and fuck, I would have the attention. And even then, not quite much, right? If I want attention, I'll do something more fun than, saying I got sexually assaulted. Like, ew, like, it's like, but you know what? One of the symptoms of hypomania is wanting attention. I'm like, no, I didn't know that. And I'm like, but he's the one telling everyone what I've been, where I've been, what I've done, showing them my memoir, showing them my podcast, showing them my website, because not even the guy that was representing the Massage Therapist Association, like my guy, pretty much. He's like, wait, I've never seen this. The criminal lawyer's like, well, that's part of your job. You don't even know what she wrote and like, you don't even know her life. In my head, it's like, well, this guy's got a point. Like, if you're representing me, well, if I'm here, you should know who I am. You should have done your research on me. So I was like, thank you, criminal lawyer. He's not cute, unfortunately. I'm sorry if he's listening to this. Not my type. But I'm like, once this is done, but it's like, yeah, so, obviously, having this, like, you're a widow, you went through that, now you got arrested, so you went through that, you grieved, you went through that, now you got this, so obviously that can help you with your business, right? You would definitely love to have more money. I'm like, yeah. So you're using your experience to help people. I'm like, yep. You love attention? Yeah. Not ashamed of it. I had to learn to love it, right? Because I'm fucking amazing. God, I didn't love attention, but people are giving it to me, so I kind of have to learn to love it because I'm receiving more and more. If I don't love attention, I cannot receive it. I cannot receive everything that comes with attention. I want attention because I want to share and help other people. Man, I'm deserving of being recognized for the work that I've done. For my healing, but for other people's healing too. I deserve the recognition. So I'm recognizing myself, and God is recognizing me as well. But yeah, so this guy so literally 5 years ago, I'm like, oh, my memoir. I wrote it for my coach course. Like, that was my last project. And that's when I said, you know what? I'm good enough. I don't need my teacher to tell me I'm good enough. I say I'm good enough. I choose I'm good enough. 65 page later, I'm good enough. This is not perfect, but it's good enough. And I'm like, man, I want to put that in a book. I wanted to write a book, right? So, but in my eyes, this one was not worthy enough yet to be put into a book because it's not, like, it's all mixed up. Like, I wrote it in so many different ways, and it's not linear. There's no story. And at one point I said, well, I could just take this and make a book. Just write, okay, it's not perfect. This is how it is. But I am not correcting any mistake. This is the mind of a widow and what she's been through. And it's messed up because my life was messed up. And if you don't understand, it's okay. I do. And so I didn't put it in a book, but I posted the PDF on my Facebook, on my website. I'm like, it's going to help someone. 5 years later, hey, everybody, you have to read this because now it's evidence in the case. I never expected people to be forced to read it. And now we went to some sort of food bank the other day. And the girl's like, oh my God, there's this guy on the radio would you be willing to do an interview with this guy on the radio about, people who live, who are struggling financially and how they're creative and stuff? I'm like, sure, yeah, I would love to go talk to that person on the radio. So they're going to call me back soon for, I don't know. So I'm going to go see one of the interviewers. I think he used to be on TV, now he's on the radio. So I'm like, yeah, we'll go share my life perspective. It's hilarious. I'm looking forward to go and share. I'm like, well, it's not quite how I wanted to share my story about, struggling with money and I need to go to food bank and how I managed to live in my camper and stuff. But in a way, I do want to share how I'm trusting and have faith that everything that's meant for me cannot pass me by. So and how I traveled since November. I've been doing everything that I feel my eyes excitement, and I know things are gonna come. But yeah, it's still exciting. Things are coming, and I was telling one of the example before you showed up. Before I cried, so Emily, she lost her second palate. So she got this big gap of 2 missing teeth at the front. Just so adorable. She lost her tooth tonight. And I've been telling her for like the past week, because that tooth was wiggling as super much. And even a couple of times I tried to pull it out. I think maybe it's been wiggling for 2 weeks. Man, that one didn't want to fall. That tooth did not want to go anywhere. But when she's doing it just falls on its own, right? But so every day we're like, well, I think you're gonna lose it today. It was that close, like for the whole time. I think you're gonna lose it today. I think you're gonna. So yesterday I was like, well, you have to lose at one point. So if it's not today, it's gonna be tomorrow. If it's not today, it's gonna be tomorrow. And I'm like, when she lost it tonight, I'm like, oh my God, everything I desire. My followers being higher, having my boyfriend, having more money. Being on TV, going on interview. Because one of my dreams, I want to be, it's in my head. I think it's happening. Being on the night show with Jimmy Fallon. I would love to be on the night show with Jimmy Fallon. I think it's manifested, because if I can think it's because it happened, right? There's a version of me that lives it. So yeah, so I'm like, for a long time, I wanted to be interviewed on my husband's, like how I went through my husband's passing and my grief and stuff. And now this would be the first interview. And it was funny because my sister's ex-boyfriend, he helped me out. And so he talked about me to one of his friends. And then one day, his friend, she came, and as I arrived, she was arriving at the same time as me. And she comes and see me, and she's like, oh, hi, I'm this guy's friend. He talked to me about your situation. And I wondered, okay, how can I help her today? How can I be of help to this family? And I said, I'm going to go and talk to her. And so we just grabbed 2 chairs, sat behind my camper in the shade. I told her my story, and then she handed me $100. Like, I can, go and buy stuff with you, or I can give you money and you can go and buy stuff for yourself, for your kids. And so she gave me $100. We got some food, we got some shoes, and but as I was sitting behind my camper with her and just like chatting and showing my story, I'm like, this almost feels like an interview. Feels like I'm like, it's not an interview on TV, nothing is filmed, but it did feel like, like as if I'm talking to I don't know, like I'm trying to think of an American show where, what's her name? Barbara. I don't know. Where like the stars go and open their heart and tell like their deepest secret to that person. And it felt like that. I feel like, okay, I could have, because I live in my camper. So if somebody was to come and do an interview at my camper, I could do that. Just sit outside there, have our chairs, the camera and stuff, and just chat with my website. Because we were sitting behind my camper, and my website is right behind my camper. Like, oh, this is cool. Hey, Anne-Sophie, hello. So I was just like, this is cool. But this was kind of like, this is the energy of me being on an interview. I'm like, I like that. And then when Child Services came and she's like, we would like to visit, your house. I said, I can drive to you. I have to move anyway, so I can come and drive. So, and I went and showed her. I'm like, no, my camper was clean. I'm like, ooh, this is my home. I get to show it off. No, we don't have much space to invite people inside, but I was so proud to show her all my places, all my stuff. Ça va bien. Super bien, oui, ça va bien. On va parler into existence. Ça va super bien. Speak it into existence. Comment ça va, toi? Demain, on s'en va à Beauharnois. We're going to Beauharnois because on Monday, we're going to visit the hydro dam. We're going inside the hydro dam. That's going to be exciting. I'm excited. Never visited one before. Qu'est-ce que tu fais de toi à cette heure-là? Quelle heure qui est là? Je vois pas l'heure sur mon téléphone. Qu'est-ce que tu fais de beau? Tu ne pouvais pas dormir toi non plus? On est couché dans le lit, genre, on n'est pas couché du long côté, on est couché du côté de la largeur. J'étais un petit peu moins confortable. J'ai dormi un peu, là, 1 heure et quart. Bon, ben, je vais aller voir, je peux faire un live, là. Mon internet est un peu plus vite. My internet is a little faster now than it was. Because now we're starting a new cycle of data. Est-ce que tu te prends un pied à terre dans le coin ou tu vas en VR? Pour l'instant, je suis encore en VR. Puis là, je me dis, parce que je sais, tu sais, même si je me prends un coin à terre, faut que je le manifeste parce que je veux pas rien en ce moment pour dire que je peux l'acheter, là. Mais je sais quand ça va être prête, je sais que quand je suis prête, puis si je regarde, tu sais, je sais que en ce moment, mon compte de banque, il dit que tu peux pas l'acheter. Mais je sais que quand je suis prête, l'argent va se présenter. Puis, fait que là, tu sais, je regarde un peu les coins. Là, on est dans le coin de Saint-Jérôme. Là, on est à Sainte-Sophie. Demain, on s'en va à Laval à Pointe-Claire, Fairview, Pointe-Claire pour une activité au magasin de Lego. De toute façon, on s'en va à Beauharnois. Fait que là, on a fait genre Saint-Jérôme, là, c'est un beau coin. J'aime bien ce coin-là. On a trouvé aussi plein de ressources, plein d'activités à faire. Fait que là, mon but, je pense, tu sais, si je peux me trouver un pied à terre au Québec, je pense que je veux visiter le Québec avant. Fait que là, on reste dans notre VR, parce que là, je fais, c'est excitant. On va aller, tu sais, je veux me rendre à Gaspé, je vais aller voir Gaspé, c'est quoi que là-bas, j'ai jamais été. Puis j'ai le temps, pourquoi pas. Je sais pas si je vais me rendre cet été, j'imagine que oui. On va voir. Moi, je vais au jour le jour. Puis si je trouve de quoi, tu sais, j'aime bien dans le coin, tu sais, j'aime bien là, dans le coin parce qu'il y a plein d'activités. Fait que je vais un jour à la fois. Fait que là, demain, on va être à Beauharnois, on va être dans ce coin-là. J'ai peut-être une amie, là, mes filles ont besoin de se faire garder vendredi. Fait qu'elle m'a dit, peut-être qu'elle va être là, peut-être qu'elle sera pas là. Fait que par demain, je devrais avoir une réponse. C'est ça, fait que vendredi, j'ai besoin de quelqu'un pour garder mes filles. Oui. Ben, il y a des belles choses, pas juste à venir, on a tout, là. Même quand ça a l'air de pas super, fait que, Caroline, cet hiver, là, j'ai eu le moins d'argent de toute ma vie. Je veux dire, même quand j'étais jeune, ben, j'ai travaillé tellement, là, je fais plus d'argent à rien faire. Tu sais, je reçois à peu près 2300 par mois, puis je travaille pas, là. 2300 par mois, je travaille pas. Quand je travaillais à temps plein, j'étais étudiante, je travaillais à temps plein, je n'avais assez de payer mes affaires, là, right? Puis je travaillais à temps plein, puis j'allais à l'école à temps plein. Donc là, je me trouve quand même bien, là. Mais, l'argent que je fais, que je reçois, plus là, je reçois des dons aussi, là. Mais j'ai jamais comme. Attends un petit peu. Plutôt, je reçois 2300, puis ça, c'est clair, ça, c'est net. 2300 net, ça fait comment ça? À peu près 3500 quasiment. Non, c'est clair. Moi, je reçois clair. J'ai pas d'impôt à payer sur mes affaires. Fait que ça vient quasiment un salaire de 3500 avant impôt, là, mettons. 3500 avant impôt. C'est divisé par 4. J'ai envie de compter, genre, l'argent que je reçois, là, ça revient à combien d'heures par semaine? Voyons, 3500 on dit 3600 divisé par 4. 36 divisé par 4, ça fait 8. 8, 16, 32. Non. Voyons. 12. Pas 36, 3 semaines. 10, non. 9. OK. Fait 4. C'est quoi 9? 900 $. OK. Je sais c'est quoi, je suis en train de compter, là. Ça revient à peu près 900 $ par semaine. Puis 900 $ par semaine, si on dit ça, donc je serais payé 20 heures de l'heure. 90 par 2, ça fait 45. Mettons, ça reviendrait à 45 heures à 20 $ de l'heure. Oh shit. What? Si tu fais 45 heures à 20 $ de l'heure, c'est 900? 45? Fois 2, ça fait 90. Fait que je suis payée la même chose que quelqu'un qui fait 45 heures semaine à 20 $ de l'heure chaque semaine après impôt. J'ai jamais été payée de même À toutes les heures, tous les travaux que j'ai fait dans toute ma vie, j'ai jamais été payée 20$ de l'heure. Non, c'est pas vrai. Quand j'étais enseignante, je travaillais 6 heures, j'étais payée 6 heures, j'étais payée à peu près 300. Bon, j'ai payé 30$ de l'heure en tant qu'enseignante. Ouais. Ouais. Fait que finalement, je paye 20$ de l'heure à être en vie. Puis je paye pas d'impôt. Mettons si je paye de l'impôt, j'ai le salaire de quelqu'un qui... Fuck. Oh shit. Si je suis riche. Ah. Je sais le but, là, moi, c'est de voir comment je suis riche, right? Même si mon compte de banque le montre pas, voici comment tu es riche. Parce que le but, c'est que je veux le voir, right? Faut le croire pour le voir. Holy shit, hein? Personne monde trouve que je suis conne de pas aller travailler. Ah non, mais moi, je me fais blaster par des amis, là, ma famille. Tu sais, je dis, oh my god, tout ce que je voulais, c'était de maman à la maison, puis de ne pas pouvoir aller travailler, puis tout. Ben, je le fais, là. Hein? On s'entend, je le fais, là. Et je suis payée pour être à la maison. Je peux payer autant que je voudrais l'être, mais en même temps, je suis payée en ce moment. Huh. Et là, moi, ça vient de changer ma perspective, là. Wow, hein? Oh, excusez. Ah, tu aurais travaillé comme tout le monde. Je me rappelle pas. Ben, bonne nuit. Ben, on se reprend bientôt. Hey, tu m'as-tu... T'as-tu mon nouveau TikTok? Ben, j'ai mon ancien TikTok j'ai mon TikTok familial, Marie-Ève Mongrain perso. Mais j'en ai un autre, là. Je sais pas, je t'ai envoyé. Envoie-moi un message sur TikTok, je t'ai envoyé mon autre lien. Je peux aller live en ce moment. Mais là, les lives, ça marchait pas fort. Fait que j'ai dit, je vais venir faire un live ici. Fait qu'on s'est rencontrés ici. Mais si tu veux m'avoir sur TikTok, j'ai commencé à refaire des lives sur l'autre. Je connais personne dessus le live, mais c'est pas grave dessus le compte. Mais j'ai reçu ça en cadeau, fait que je l'ai pris. Fait que si tu veux, je t'envoie le lien, juste à me rappeler, puis je envoie-moi un DM dans si tu y penses, là, puis je vais te l'envoyer. Et comme ça, ben, je vais pouvoir... super! Ah ouais, je sais. Ça fait peut-être une semaine, ça fait quasiment 2 semaines là, que j'ai ce nouveau compte-là. Fait que j'ai fait une couple de live, mais là, avec mon Internet qui était comme super slow, je pouvais pas en faire. Fait que, mais je recommence à en faire un petit peu. Pas toute la journée, là, mais j'en fais le soir, souvent quand les filles sont couchées. Là, à soir, j'en ai fait ici. Sur TikTok, il y a personne qui me parlait. Ou il me parlait, puis il parlait plus après. Tu parles-tu français? Je répondais, puis il me répondait plus. Bon, ben, j'étais frustrée. Je suis contente d'avoir venu ici, parce que j'avais des affaires à vivre, des émotions à vivre, puis tout. Fait que, je t'envoie plein d'amour. Passe une bonne nuit. Anyway, that changes. My goal is really to see the abundance and how rich I am. I definitely am supported. I am abundant. And to be abundant is seeing the abundance in everything, right? Not just in your bank account. If the only way you feel abundant is from your bank account, that's a problem. Because abundance is an energy. It's a form. It's everywhere. You have to see the abundance everywhere. Oh, I see it everywhere. Man, I see abundance everywhere. I keep finding all these activities. Today we went to la Fête de la Famille in Saint-Jérôme. Usually it costs money to go in that park. Beautiful park, man. Did activities, there was some reading, like the library was there, so the lady read the girls some stories, and now in the homeschooling we've done everything except French. And now I'm focusing on French for the next couple months. And Now we're attracting everything that's French, the fact that we're in Quebec, right? And the stories and everything, the interaction. So I'm like, well, there you go. Here's a part of the curriculum that we're doing. Doesn't have to be just in the books. It's there. They get to talk in French. They get like, there you go. It's done. Spending the summer in Quebec will immerse them in French. And you know, if we do English during summer, during winter, and then French when we come back, it's all awesome. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, God is good. God is always bringing us what we need when we need it. Yep. So even if I cry, even if I have my emotions, a lot of people like thinking I'm not mentally stable because I cry. God, it's because I cry I'm mentally stable. If you don't ever cry when you when you have emotion, that's a problem. If you feel sad and you feel like crying, that's a good thing. Crying is a good thing, people. Well, they cannot see me the way I see myself because they don't see themselves that way. Anyway, but that's not my problem. Everything that I do is amazing. But yeah, so that was like, oh my God. I saw like letters of recommendation and letters and stuff that I've done all the different areas. I'm like, man, a letter from one of my ancient boss, my old boss, and a letter of recommendation to be a teacher, and a letter of recommendation for this, and a letter for, you know, when I graduated with honors and everything. I'm like, man, everything I do and I touch turns to gold. Even being a coach, okay, I didn't make money yet, full money, but today, oh yeah, that's what I was going to say earlier. Today I changed my definition. So today I stopped offering packages, right? So now a session is $500 Canadian instead of being $250, but I don't offer packages anymore. And my session is an hour and a half instead of just an hour. Because I know after one session, I don't see people after one session. That changed their life. They're like, oh my God, I manifested this, and oh my God, I manifested that after me talking to them one session. And so, you know, at one point, my one session will be even, you know, if I still do it, but it's going to be even more expensive because if in one session you can manifest, like you can see life differently, oh, I'm worth a lot more. I know I'm worth a lot more than $500 an hour. But I said, no, there was a girl, she's like, I don't offer packages anymore. I'm like, you know what? That was never, you know, I was doing it because coaches said, oh, you have to offer packages, get them to pay all in once. And so I was, didn't matter how much I was charging. And at the end, I'm like, you know what? I'm worth $15,000, so $5,000 a month. I definitely am worth that. Still didn't sell anything, but I'm like, you know what? I said, I'm not a good coach because I cannot sell packages. But I'm literally saying all those 10 single sessions that I sold over the past 3 years, because I did about 10 sessions that I was paid. The rest was all free. All of these sessions didn't work, didn't count. I'm like, no, that's not true. Man, I still sold coaching sessions. Like, cool. Like, I was able to receive money for my talent. And I can't sell packages. I don't even know where I'll be next week. And if I have somebody that I meet every Tuesday, well, that stops me from next Tuesday finding this super awesome activity that's at 10 o'clock when I have an appointment. When I do have single sessions, it's a lot easier because, like, oh yeah, you know, today I have place today, I have spot today, or I have spot on Wednesday, where I can plan a week at a time. I don't need to be fully planned out for the next 3 months. Ugh. That sounds actually very restricting. But yeah, no. Like, no. And if I offer packages because I believe people don't have enough of one session, I'm literally manifesting them. Like, hey, if you want to have more than one session, you're welcome, but you're going to pay by the session. Because I don't want to make the commitment of working 3 months with someone when anything can change all of a sudden. So no, I'm offering packages, just single session. Okay, I'm making less money right now. Even if I was to sell, actually I will make more money because I might have more people buying a single session than people buying. Yeah, if I have one client that pays me 15 grand for 3 months, I make more money right there than if for that much money, it's 5 grand a month. So that's like, I need 10 people. I need 10 clients to work with 10 people over the month. So yeah, I'm working more for it, but I don't care. For now, that's how I'm putting it. And maybe that's not how I'm making money. That's one way of making money. I receive donation. There's so, like, we're going to do some acting. We'll find some stuff this summer. There's infinite possible ways for me to make money. To receive money. And creating it. We're at the bank today and we went in Rio, like one of Sophie's account when she was younger, I opened an account for her. And I put money. There was like $86 left in it. And so the girls said, we're going to take $20 because we needed to have an activity in the account because it had been dormant for like 7 years. So to stay open, we needed to do it something. So we took $20. So I said, well, just $20 is fine. And she comes back. Sophie's like, oh, can I have like 2 10s? I'll give one to my sister. Perfect. They're so close these days. It's amazing. And she goes, there's a print, like there's gonna, like the computer, and then it looks like a printer, but it's just like the person on the other side of the wall puts money in there. She's like, is she printing money? I'm like, it looks like it, right? But no, it's just money goes under the door. And I'm like we're Larry. Money gets printed every day. Money comes through us. Like money is everywhere, but it comes through us, through our energy. So I'm looking forward to how I'm going to be creating money without me being the one printing it. But yeah, anyway. I feel so much better. It was a good life tonight. And thanks for being there, Anne-Sophie, and thanks for being there, Josh. And whoever else is watching. If you go on TikTok and want to find me again, I think it's _Marie-Ève _Mongrain, and there's 2 flowers, 2 like sunflower seed. I will put another post on Instagram at one point with the account for it to go live. But I still post on TikTok when I have internet. I'm gonna be having some posts coming up soon. As soon as we can find a Wi-Fi, I'm gonna post our day today we had at the Fête Familiale at Saint-Jérôme. We also went to Home Depot and it's so cute because since last time we got a new hamster because we have 2 hamsters now, and we got a little winter white hamster. She's so cute. And today at Home Depot, the girls built little mini wooden barbecues, like little barbecues, so cute. And we put them in both hamsters' cages, and then the hamsters they hide in it. One of them he started we closed the lid. And he was just closing his eyes and just falling asleep in the little mini barbecue. Adorable as shit. Man, so cute. Oh, the girls, they love their hamster. Every day they play with them. It's good. Good. Amy, she missed her hamster when he died in November. When he died, and now she's really out playing with it. And Sophie too. That one doesn't bite. The other one bites a little more. So, but when he's done, we're gonna get a new white one. And now, they want to do little videos of their hamsters. And it's that's their hamburger. They call them their hammy. My hammy burger. We could make a little storybook, a whole theme. A Hamborghini. And, hamsters wearing a Hamborghini. Anyway, we're having a Hamborghini or something. I think it was, anyway, we were play with words for the little things. And, you could make, a bunch of little things and have them, go to the little store and make little videos for YouTube. At one point, we might do that. Right now, we're just having fun. But anyway, I'm going to get going. I wish you all a good night, and everything's going to work out. everything's happening for you, no matter what's happening. But just see your worth. If you want a relationship, don't settle for just less than a relationship. Because if you settle for less than a relationship, you're literally telling the universe you don't want a relationship. That's why I'm still single. Because if I settle for a situationship, or for you, like an intimate therapy, you're telling the universe you want this, but you're not ready for the relationship. So if you're in that, it's because we're not ready yet. But just know that. Go within. Go see why you think something cannot happen. Because if something cannot happen, it's just because you don't believe it can happen. It's your own belief that are blocking your blessings to come. Because for the universe, everything is possible. But now the problem is you want to be the one fixing it. You want to be the one making the other person change their mind. But that's not how it works. That's God's job. If you want something and your heart truly desires something, God knows and will make the other person go through whatever they need to go through to come to the realization that they want you anyway, right? So, and same thing for you, right? If somebody else wants you, the universe will make you go through everything that you need to come back to that person. Just saying. Because for God, nothing's impossible. Nothing is impossible. Even if you're on your last day of life because you can't breathe anymore and you're in sickness and you're dying, God can make a miracle and say, oh, here, you're healed now. Just need to see the evidence that things are working out for you. And yeah. So, I mean, I'm rich. If it's not today, it's tomorrow, but I'm rich. I'm freaking rich. I'm like making lots of money. I'm receiving lots of money. Doing the least amount of work. Because it's all in alignment. And I believe it. And if it's not today, it's going to be tomorrow. But it has to happen. Because it's only the now. So even if it's 5 years from now, 5 years I'll be like, see, I'm doing it. So I already am doing it. A version of me is doing it. A version of you is already in a relationship. So yeah. If it's not today, it's happening. It's happening. I don't care. It's happening. Just like my daughter's toot. It's not today, tomorrow. It has to happen. Your manifestation, my manifestation is like, right now I keep wiggling that toot. Oh, it's uncomfortable. Oh, it doesn't want to fall. It doesn't want to show up. But it's there. It has to. If you believe it's coming, it has to. It has to. There's no other way. There's no other way. Whatever you desire has to come. This is exciting. This is super exciting. Doesn't matter how bottom shit you are, it has to come, and that's super freaking exciting. Anyway, so I wish you all a good night, and I'm glad I talked to you guys. Bye. See you next time.